So the next London thing I have to talk about, oh, Victoria and Albert. I haven't put those pictures online yet because I'm neglectful, so I'm gonna be ghetto and show you some that are still on my camera. So it's like this really weird museum. It's like this on the outside. It's terrible. Anyway, it's like this museum like that Queen Victoria and Albert like set up, and it's got like a bunch of weird things in it. So like decorative items like clothes, like this chandelier made out of flat tubas, fancy room recreated from some house that doesn't exist anymore. Wallpaper, like some of Princess Diana's clothes, some of like other people's clothes, a bunch of statues, some paintings, and also like ironworks, like wrought iron, like fences and gates and crosses, like this, and glass, and oh, Chihuly, I forget how to say his name. And also this entire room full of like statue recreations. So I was like walked in and I was like, deja vu, there's Trajan's column that I just saw in Rome, and they like make a cast of everything, and there's also like a fake David and all that stuff. But it's a really weird assortment of things in that museum. But that was kind of cool because Queen Victoria is awesome. I went the other day with Miranda and Phoebe, and we saw the changing of the guard. And they have like a little band playing. Now we're listening to Waterloo by ABBA, which has absolutely nothing to do with London, except that the name of it is Waterloo, which is the name of the station. But it doesn't do with London. It's actually about the battle with Napoleon and how you've defeated me and won the war like Napoleon did. No, like the others did over Napoleon in Waterloo. They are to the fence. And also, I think the most exciting thing was not that they, like, we saw the guard change and they, like, stood there and stomped in place and all that kind of stuff. But, while we were there, the Horse Guards, which is, like, another, like, a cavalry-based unit that, like, is in charge of protecting the Queen, their, like, little thingy is down the street from Buckingham Palace, and so they, like, do their changing of the guard at the same time. So they walked by while we were there, and I'm not kidding, they were riding horses, and there was a band on horses. So this guy, I saw like several guys ride by with like tubas, playing the tubas while riding horses and wearing these ridiculous outfits with like the pointy thing on top with like the fake hair, like Lord of the Rings, like the Riders of Rohan, and tubas and like saxophones and clarinets, like riding by on their horses, playing songs. And then the other band, like the you can kind of see them here. They have music stands. This is like the guard band. They like come up and they're like, God Save the Queen, whatever, some like regimental song that we didn't recognize. And then they started playing Hey Baby. I'm kidding. They didn't play Hey Baby. But they played That's the Way, I Like It. I'm not kidding. That's what they played. It was pretty weird that they just were playing like stance tunes, and I feel like I was at a football game. The guard's just like standing there. This is terrible quality. So, oh no, the songs are over! I'm going to restart the playlist. By playlist, I mean songs on YouTube that I put together. After that, we walked through Hyde Park. This is what it looks like. It's pretty. Hyde Park turns into, like, all these pictures are going to be on Facebook, so I'm sorry they suck right now. Hyde Park, and there's Peter Pan. A little statue of Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. Here's me. I believe I can fly. I mean, that's not how it goes. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. Sorry. The reason the Victoria is playing again, because now I'm talking about Victoria again, because we went to Kensington Palace, which is in Kensington Gardens, which is in Hyde Park, and it looks like this. It doesn't look like much from the outside, but it's like kind of bricky and stuff. On the inside, it's rather regal. That is where Queen Victoria was born and lived until she became the Queen. And also it is where, here's me, and some bushes. It's where Princess Diana lived with Prince Charles and the Litlons back in the day. But they live in like a secret part that you can't, or not a secret, like a private part that you can't tour through because royal people still live there. Queen Victoria was born there. Other fun tidbits about that. William and Mary lived there. Of William and Mary fame. Here's what it looks like again. This is a better And then they also have this special exhibit about the last debutantes, because 1958 was the last year that like debutantes like got presented to the Queen, apparently, and so that would have been like the 50th anniversary, 2008, end of last year. So they still have this exhibit going on, and they have like all this stuff about being a debutante and blah 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 blah, dresses and like interviews with old people who like debuted that year. It was pretty swanky, pretty swish. I saw Queen Victoria's bedroom and like the state apartments, and after that we got cupcakes. Oh, other things in London recently. I saw Abbey Road with Grace and Tyler and Annie, and we did the crossing the street and the crosswalk thing, and I made a picture of it, and I like photoshopped, and by Photoshop I mean I used paint and like cut and paste John Lennon into it for authenticity. Tyler wouldn't do it because he's lame, so that's why I had to edit in John Lennon, because we needed a fourth person, obviously, because you can't have 3 people crossing Abbey Road. That's just stupid. Other London things, Primark, which is this incredible store, like Ross or Marshall's meets Target meets Kmart meets JCPenney, or no, Sears, and it's like really cheap. Oh, Forever 21 should be in that mix there, like, so kind of a hybrid of all of those things I just said, plus Forever 21. Been seeing some movies in Staines, so I'm not that out of the loop with culture. I'm gonna go see Star Trek tonight. But I think that's about it for my London updates. Tomorrow, if the weather is good, we're going to go to Hever Castle, which is where Anne Boleyn, we'll just go with Boleyn, was like grew up or lived, and it's like a really awesome Tudor palace. And there's a maze. Other exciting things in the future. Hannah's coming on Sunday, yay! And I have exams. I studied. I did a little bit the other day. I have notes, but I put them away, or else I would show them to you. And here's this. I haven't read it yet, but it's sitting here, and so I'm thinking that like proximity, it'll just like, yeah, that's coming up on Friday, and then next Friday, and then European Adventure ! Part 2 starts on the 22nd of May. So, look for an update on Hever Castle coming soon. Thank you for listening to me blabber on. And, the end. Bye!